Thank you. I accept your nomination, and thank you for this opportunity to represent the Massachusetts Republican Party on the ballot this November. It is my honor to be your nominee for Secretary of State. This is a humbling experience. I do want to take a moment to thank my wife, Lisa, Barbara, my family and friends, and all of you for your support. With everyone working together, I am confident that we can finally retire Bill Galvin from public office. Some people think running against the guy with over 2 decades of service is challenging. Well, me too. But in my life, I've faced challenges that make this race look easy. We all know that running as a Republican in Massachusetts is tough to do. But believe me, being diagnosed with a rare eye disease from a young age is even tougher. I've been legally blind my whole life and overcome challenges. And that's what we're going to do in November. At an early age, I was forced to deal with adversity. And I'm thankful that my family and friends never allowed me to use my blindness as a crutch. Those experiences made me who I am today, and I am proud of it and better for it. Thank you. These experiences helped instill in me the values of self-reliance and the skills of working with others to solve complex problems. I've been elected twice, city councilor at large in Malden, a place where only 6% of the registered voters are Republican. That's low by even Massachusetts standards. I've been elected to serve the voters of Malden to do what's right and hold government accountable. As you can see, I am not a typical politician. Believe me, if I was a typical politician, I would have never been elected in Malden in the first place. I've been elected to do what's right for the people of Malden. Over my career, I've worked hard to build a small business for myself and my family. I served as an election officer for the city of Boston to ensure the integrity of the election process. I've worked with 3 governors and hope to make it 4 when Charlie Baker is elected our next governor this November. Now, I'm ready for this next challenge. And with your support, we can breathe fresh life back into the Secretary of State's office. Let's face it, any organization that has had the same boss for over 2 decades is going to become slower, less efficient, and not as responsive to the people. Bill Galvin, he's done a good job, especially when it comes to putting himself in all those public service announcements on TV. Trust me, you will not see my face on TV in any PSAs. As you can tell, I have a face for radio. I just do not believe in politicians using taxpayer money to promote themselves. As Secretary of State, I'm going to ensure that we lower the cost of doing business in Massachusetts to bring jobs back to our state. I bet a lot of you didn't know that the Secretary of State's office sets the fees for anyone looking to do business here in Massachusetts. And I'm sure you wouldn't be shocked to learn that there are over 40 pages of fees that just keep increasing and increasing year after year. These fees contribute to making Massachusetts one of the most expensive places in the country to do business. We can do better. Here's another thing that you may not know, and something that we certainly should not be proud of. Recently, Massachusetts was given the grade of F by a nonpartisan group when it comes to transparency in government. That's worse than even New Jersey. Nobody knows this better than my friends in the press, and I would not be surprised if some of them were waiting over 20 years to have their public records requests fulfilled. Come on, Bill Galvin. That's just embarrassing. And we can do better. When I have the honor of being your Secretary of State, I will fight to make state government more open, transparent, and accountable to you, the taxpayers, the citizens of this great Commonwealth. I am running to bring a fresh and positive perspective to the Secretary of State's office. Under my leadership, we will increase voter participation through electronic voting, mail-in balloting, and making it easier for people to register to vote in the first place. And for goodness sakes, I will ensure that we count every ballot from our brave servicemen and women serving in the military overseas. We can do better. We have to do better. We live in an amazing state. And with new leadership on Beacon Hill, I am confident that we will be great again. I urge you to please visit my website, davin2014.com. Check us out on social media. Of course, I hope that you vote for me and donate to our campaign. Look, beating an incumbent is never easy, especially one that's been in office for over 2 decades. But nothing in my life has ever come easy. And I know how to face adversity and overcome challenges. And that's what we have to do as a party together. I know we can win this race if we all work together. Let's make 2014 the year that new leadership comes charging back to Beacon Hill. Oh, and one more thing. It's selfie time. Thank you very much.